Welcome to our YouTube channel Ask Prep. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the history of medicines and how they are discovered. Let's take a journey through time to explore how medicine has evolved over thousands of years, making life better for people everywhere. Long, long ago, even before we had written records, our ancestors were already figuring out how to use plants and other natural things to help when they were sick or hurt. Picture ancient tribes gathering herbs, leaves, and roots, trying different ones to see which made them feel better. As civilizations started to form, so did more organized systems of medicine. In ancient Mesopotamia, which is now part of Iraq, people wrote down their knowledge of medicine on clay tablets. They used plants, minerals, and even magic spells to treat illnesses. The Egyptians were famous for their medical knowledge, too. They had doctors who specialized in different parts of the body, like eyes or teeth. They even had surgical tools, like scalpels and forceps, that look a lot like the ones we use today. Over in ancient Greece, a man named Hippocrates became known as the father of medicine. He believed that diseases had natural causes, not just spiritual ones, which was a big deal at the time. He also taught that doctors should do no harm to their patients, a principle we still follow today. As time went on, the Roman Empire built upon Greek medical knowledge and made their own contributions. They were particularly skilled in surgery and created impressive medical tools like bone drills and forceps. In China, traditional medicine was taking shape. They believed in balance within the body and used things like acupuncture and herbal remedies to keep it in harmony. Acupuncture, for example, involves putting tiny needles into specific points on the body to help with pain or illness. As the Middle Ages rolled around, medical knowledge slowed down in Europe but flourished in the Islamic world. Muslim scholars translated ancient Greek texts into Arabic and added their own insights. They built hospitals, created medical schools, and even performed surgeries like cataract removal. The Renaissance, a period of renewed interest in art, science, and learning, brought a revival of medical knowledge in Europe. Doctors like Andreas Vesalius started dissecting human bodies to learn more about anatomy, or the structure of the body. This was a big step forward in understanding how our bodies work. In the 19th century, science and medicine really took off. Louis Pasteur discovered germs, tiny organisms that can make us sick, which led to huge improvements in hygiene and sanitation. Joseph Lister, inspired by Pasteur's work, started using antiseptics to clean wounds during surgery, greatly reducing the risk of infection. Around the same time, anesthesia was invented, which made surgery much less painful. Before that, patients had to endure operations while fully awake, which sounds pretty terrifying. Then came vaccines, which are like training sessions for our immune system. Edward Jenner created the first vaccine by using cowpox to protect against smallpox, a deadly disease. Thanks to vaccines, diseases like polio and measles have been nearly wiped out in many parts of the world. The 20th century was a whirlwind of medical breakthroughs. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, the world's first antibiotic, which revolutionized the treatment of bacterial infections. Suddenly, diseases that used to be deadly could be cured with a simple shot or pill. Doctors also started using X-rays to see inside the body, which helped diagnose broken bones and other problems. Later on, MRI and CT scans provided even clearer images, allowing doctors to spot diseases like cancer earlier and more accurately. In recent decades, genetics has become a big focus in medicine. Scientists have mapped out the human genome, which is like our body's instruction manual. This has led to amazing discoveries, like gene therapy, where faulty genes are fixed to treat genetic disorders. Today, we are living in the age of personalized medicine. Doctors can tailor treatments to each person's unique genetic makeup, increasing their chances of success. We are also seeing incredible advances in areas like cancer treatment, with targeted therapies that attack cancer cells while leaving healthy ones unharmed. Of course, we can't talk about the history of medicine without mentioning the COVID-19 pandemic. It's been a tough time for everyone, but scientists have worked tirelessly to develop vaccines in record time. Thanks to their efforts, we now have powerful weapons against the virus, giving hope for a brighter, healthier future. So, there you have it, the story of medicine in a nutshell. From ancient herbal remedies to cutting-edge gene therapies, it's been quite a journey. But one thing remains constant: our quest to understand and conquer disease, making life better for all of us. Thanks for joining us today. We'll continue making these knowledgeable videos for you in future. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and stay safe.